Hey folks, welcome back to Stationeers. Got kind of a big project today, but it's mostly a lot of little projects. But before we get into that, there's been another update. There were lots of course, bug fixes and such, but there were four main areas that this update is notable for. First, the Stationpedia. This has been updated. They've added a lot of missing entries and corrected some erroneous ones. The second is they've reworked how shadows work. So if you have turned shadows off or turned them down in the past, you may want to tweak those settings and see if you can get better looking shadows without taking too much of a performance hit. Also, sleepers and cryotubes now have two versions, a vertical and horizontal version, and the sleeper has a left and right version of the horizontal one as well, I believe. The sleepers are used in multiplayer. If you get in a sleeper, your character is in a sleeper, they don't lose hunger and so on. You can log out safely. Cryotubes are used for healing characters, and they can now, I think, revive characters if supplied with nitrous oxide. As in, revive dead characters. And of course, that would require another player around to put you in it. And then the last item of note is the sensor kit now has two new versions of a sensor in it. One is a proximity sensor, I believe, and the other is a occupancy sensor to detect whether someone is in a room or how many people are in a room. And we'll be coming back to that one. So, yeah, that's the update. You can check the patch notes in Steam or whatever for more info on that. Let's get ready to go. Now, if you've been watching the last few episodes, you'll remember that we started losing heat in the workshop here, which was sort of a surprise. But the thermodynamics update, I believe these vents are connected directly to pipes that are not insulated. However, we reworked our cooling system, which, as you can see, we're going to have to fix that too. And as you can see, the cooling loop is active right now, but it's 27 Celsius, which is far hotter than it's supposed to be in the workshop. So one thing we're going to fix very soon is the plumbing issue here. So one thing I want to start with is we did have a second one of these large batteries, and we're going to swap that out right now. That'll give us some more storage for our solar, and we'll use this as a battery backup here for the workshop. That fits nicely right there. I do want to fix one more thing with that. It's fine as it is. However, I like these cables feeding into this be red since they're not part of the distribution network. Purely cosmetic. All right, all better. For the next project, I need some insulated pipe. And I've already counted, I need 44, sorry. And I want them yellow. That wasn't the most efficient way to do that, but okay. Let's go ahead and pull these wall panels out. While we're at it, we may as well get these two. Okay, that's got that insulated. Let's pull all these up. And I want to paint these blue also. Just because I like blue. Well, that's silly. I should probably... This has Atmo in it. I need to push it back that way. I think. we're just going to bring this up one. Let's take a check of this pressure, because as you remove pipes, it moves gases in them to neighboring pipes. And I want to make sure this is going back into the hab, or the workshop rather. Okay, so it is going back into the workshop. It's not overpressurizing this pipe. And is that right? I think it is. Yeah, that works. I should have come up one pipe short, which I did.
Hydration critical.
There, that's got that sticking through the ceiling problem fixed, and the radiator should be working properly now, theoretically. Let's go take a look. Already down to 25 Celsius in here. And we can see our little sprites are floating around. That's a good sign. And as the temperature drops, the pressure does too. We've got the O2 feeding in right now. All right, let's continue on. Let's drop these extra pipes off. So we're going to start this off with a little removal of materials so we can build what we need to build. I think we'll leave those. I don't think they're really in the way. And we're going to need to move this wire over a bit. Let's pull this chute back here. I think I have enough chutes to do the things I need to do. I've done a couple of test builds on this and always seem to come up with a different number. Not sure how best to get in there. There. For clarity, this is the chute that comes from the arc furnace. This is the chute that goes from the reagents that we get back from the centrifuge that it couldn't separate out. Those go into that silo. So smelted ores come here. And then this chute is the rejection chute. Things that can't go into the arc furnace come here, like say cobalt or coal. Do seem to have come up short. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Oh, I think I figured out where the waste is. I don't have to come over this pipe and back down. I can come in under it. There we go. Okay. So all of these are going to feed into this, which is going to be our ingot storage, at least for the time being. And we're using the refrigerated vending machine because it has the integrated stacker. However, it still doesn't stack things the way I would like it to. If you add, say, 10 iron ingots to this machine, and then add 10 silver ingots to this machine, and then add 10 more iron ingots, you will actually have 2 entries of iron. It won't automatically add them to the other stack. But it'll do for now. And this is just kind of a temporary storage, I think, until we can come up with something better.
Hydration critical.
And that is because we are going to have another entrance here. All right. We'll go have us a sip and we'll come back and work on this some more. I think we can safely go ahead and close these walls back up. I think I might go ahead and do that. We'll grab the rest of these iron sheets while we're at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some naming. And this little section is going to have its own power supply. All right, good to go. All right, let's do the lighting. Now let's get our logic. Alright, so this is one of the new sensors. Proximity sensor is one of the new ones. We're going to use the occupancy sensor. We're going to put it right there. Set up our names. All right, we're going to read the occupancy sensor. Activate. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. We'll try that, see if it works. We're going to write to the lights. We're reading from the lights logic reader up to light round and the on variable. Maybe I'm reading the wrong thing off of this sensor. Odd. This is strange. This worked before. Not sure why that's not working. Let me hydrate and we'll come back and troubleshoot. Okay. I think I have learned a thing. And that's always good. This occupancy sensor, it sort of ties into the game's atmospheric system. And if we look at our tablet,
Waste tank caution.
we're not in a room. We're in the world. In my testing, I did the lights almost last. So let's go ahead and fix that. Well, would you look at that? We have lights. How about that? And best of all, we don't even have to remember to turn them off. Yeah. And that's reading the activate variable. on this sensor. So there we go. If you're going to use the occupancy sensor, it has to be inside what the game considers a room. Let's get that ceiling put back up. Nice. And there's that bug again. Okay. Well, we managed to work around it that time. Let's move this. Okay. That's the interior finished. Now we've got a little more cosmetic work to do on the outside, and materials processing will be effectively finished. Or at least as finished as anything ever is in Stationeers. We do need to fix this. Or not necessarily this. We're going to cover this up, but we're not going to fill this frame because we're not done getting the furnace control code where we want it. So we'll just have to pull down a wall to get in there. So the remaining part is going to be working on the outside of the building. this back in here for now. Very nice. I like that. Let's see if we can start with the trim work, and maybe that will avoid our friend the glitch with trim pieces not working. Okay, we got all the way around without that. See if we can do our corners. All right. I think we're going to leave this one open too, so we can get to those more easily, in case we come in from the inside. I'm not sure if these need to be brought out from the wall or not. We'll have to keep an eye on the cooling. Well, I seem to be missing some walls. How did I do that? Okay. Well, I will go hydrate and get those other 3 walls. It's funny that I did a test build and then did a dry run before recording this, and yet have come up short on 3 walls. But, you know, stuff happens. All right. Looks pretty good. make sure they're consistent and match. Okay, and I come up with an extra floor grate. Okay, sure. As I often say, math is hard, y'all. So there we have it. Materials processing is quote unquote finished. Still need to go in and fix that harness code. But yeah, and we can test some of this out too. Let's go over here. We got nothing in the vending machine. Switch that on. Let's grab these up. We can test our functionality here. Got way more pipe than we need. And we don't need all of these tanks that are uninsulated as well. Let's go ahead and run some of this through the recycler. I think we can get our paints back in here where they're supposed to be. Maybe not. There. More stuff for the recycler. Recycler's doing its thing. Furnace is receiving materials. Our reagent silo has 3 items in it. Things that the centrifuge couldn't separate out. So let's go ahead and put some hot in this here furnace. Steel temperature will be enough. It just needs to be hot, basically. Flush that silo. Now it's empty. Well, look there. Steel. And some more steel. And more. Go ahead and bring the furnace back down. Combine all these together. Pop them in here. Let's see what we've got out of all that. Got 10 copper, 7 copper, 7 gold, 1 iron, 73 steel, 9 more iron, and 10 copper. I think we're back at the start. Let's go ahead and consolidate these. All right. So this looks pretty good. Still need to fix that furnace code. Got our power issues sorted out. I'd say materials processing is in pretty good shape. That has been a pretty complex and extensive build. I'm pretty happy with it, though. I think that will probably do it for this one. As always, I really want to hear from you folks. Let me know what you think. What you think the next project could be. I'm thinking possibly looking at a mining rocket over here. Or the possibility of a proper storage system, but that may get complicated. But hey, complicated is something we do here. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think we should do next. And what you think of this episode. For now, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, folks.